Under Enzo Maresca, Chelsea built a habit of throwing away leads. Tonight, under Liam Rosenior, they threw one away again, this time to Leeds. Sign up for the Chelsea newsletter. Thank you. Under Enzo Maresca, Chelsea dropped more points from winning positions than any other team credit. EPA. Under Liam Rosenior, they seemed to have fixed that issue until todayCredit. Getty. The Blues and Joao Pedro in particular looked set to continue their hot run of form, ready to see out their fifth consecutive Premier League win after the Brazilian opened the scoring and then won a penalty which was converted by Cole Palmer. It wasn't to be so simple though, as Leeds pulled one back when Moises Caicedo bought down Jayden Bogle in the box for a Leeds penalty, converted by Lukas Nmecha. Things went from bad to worse in the second half, with the visitors capitalizing on some of the most calamitous defending I have ever seen, leading Noah Okafor to tap the ball into an empty net. Chelsea pressed on in search of a winner, but Palmer missed from barely a yard out, and Joao Pedro could only find the crossbar with minutes to play. Read more on Chelsea. This is how Sunsport Chelsea reporter Lloyd Canfield rated the Blues. Robert Sanchez, 5, was having a relatively quiet game until Leeds bagged their equalizer. It was a total lapse in communication from the Chelsea defense, including Sanchez, who should be loud and clear in those situations. Most read in football. Best free bets and betting sign-up offers. Apart from that, he had a decent game with good play from the back, although mostly untested. Malo Gusto, 4. Picked up an early yellow card for a needless foul, which was a bad idea, and played the rest of the game on a tightrope. He wasn't really involved enough in either half, being exposed defensively and not making enough of an impact going forward. Josh Acheampong, 3. Started this one at centre half after calls from fans for him to play more, but like Gusto next to him, he also picked up an early yellow card with most of the game still to play. It's hard not to feel for the youngster, who doesn't look quite ready yet to start Premier League games at centre half. You only have to watch Leeds' calamity of an equaliser to realise the truth in that statement. It was a night to forget for Josh Acheampong credit. Getty. Treva Chalobah, 6. Considering centre-back is a problem position at Chelsea, they could do a lot worse than Treva Chalobah. The English centre-half will be blamed by some for not clearing an over-the-top ball for Leeds' second goal, but really it was more the fault of young Acheampong next to him. Was solid for the most part, as he has been for most of the season. Mark Cucurella, 6. Was energetic up and down the left flank in the first half, but didn't do an awful lot on or off the ball. Hooked at half-time and replaced by Joral Hotto, which seemed a strange decision as he was definitely playing better at that point than Gusto. If it is an injury, Chelsea fans will be hoping he can get well soon as the fixtures become tougher. The Chelsea Blueprint on YouTube, calling all Chelsea fans, we have a brand new YouTube channel. Moises Caicedo, 4. Had a good first half, getting stuck in nicely and moving the ball around the pitch well, but let himself down and let Leeds back into the game in the second. Tripped Jayden Bogle inside the box to give Leeds a penalty, which was dispatched by Lukas Nmecha to make it 2-1. Andre Santos, 7. Another successful outing for the Brazilian. Does the simple things well, often moving the ball side to side rather than necessarily forwards, but he's important in Liam Rosenior's side beating the press. He has been really impressive since being back under the management of Rosenior, who was his boss at Strasbourg. ESTEVA07, he's young, he's inexperienced, and he's a little weak. Yes, and the kid is Chelsea's best winger, he's one of the most popular players at Stamford Bridge, and the more he plays, the better he will become. Had some really exciting moments of link-up play with Joao Pedro, and came close to doubling Chelsea's lead in the second half with an effort from range. Estevao impressed on the right wing for Chelsea credit. Getty. Enzo Fernandez 5. Even when he's not at his best on the ball, he brings passion and energy to the whole team, but you expect more than that from a £100 million plus midfielder. He has been excellent for Chelsea this season, but seems to have got a little lost in the past 2 games when Cole Palmer has been occupying the number 10 position he was making his own. Cole Palmer 7. Picked up some really nice positions off the left side and coming inside to play as the number 10, which is exactly what he did to slide Joao Pedro in for Chelsea's opener. Has struggled with some nasty injury issues this season, but looks to be moving back towards his supernatural best with the goals starting to flow, even if they are from the spot. Just like magic, the ice-cold Chelsea star is getting warm once more and certainly looked fit as a fiddle in this game. Unfortunately missed a sitter of a chance at the death to wrap the game up, leaving he and Chelsea fans in disbelief. Happens to the best of us. Cole, credit. Getty. Joao Pedro 8. Ikitiki? Isak? Sesko? Gyökeres? Thank you. Next. In my head, Joao Pedro is the cream of the crop when it comes to Premier League strikers right now. The man is on fire. An excellent Cole Palmer through ball saw him break free of the Leeds defense in the box, but it was all about the way he finished the chance, with a delicate chip over Karl Darlow. He's looking a more complete striker by the game, and was shoved over again to gift yet another penalty to his pal Palmer. Joao Pedro has been excellent for Chelsea of late, and scored a delightful chip today against Leeds credit, PA. Subs. Joral Hato, Mark Cucurella, HT, 5. Wasn't at fault for either goal and made some decent runs forward, but wasn't quite as impactful as Cucurella before him. Pedro Neto, Estevao, 64, 6. Played a few really dangerous crosses into the box and didn't do a lot wrong on the right-hand side, but wasn't quite able to find Chelsea a winner for all his hard work. Wesley Fofana, Josh Acheampong, 79, 5. Chelsea were in control when he came on, and he didn't have an awful lot to do in terms of defending, but what he did was done well. Liam Delap, Andre Santos, 79, 5. Recommended stories, was bought on with Chelsea in need of a winner and Joao Pedro still looked the far more likely scorer. Added a physical presence to the Blues attack, but didn't really have much time to make a real impact. Comments.